Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. This is GMTV. We're here with another news today, and as also this one is coming from Channels Television, as they got it on the note that some repentant Boko Haram that have been taken and also reintegrated to the community, and the ones that they have arrested some years ago, and the ladies that were with them that were pregnated, all of them came together, and I said one of them came. He said he was an engineer and repairing their AKs in the Boko Haram camp, and also he said when they surrendered this AK with the Nigerian people, they said it was with five AK, surrendered with 5 AK, and also with that they said he thought he's going to have a job, but still they didn't give them a job. And even there on the Boko Haram camp, they have already have children there, and they're finding things difficult, so they're begging the government if the government can give them a job so that they can have something to do, so that they won't go back to that Boko Haram something and be doing again. They say with this time now, if the youth are just praying for all this and they are not having it, it's likely they're going to put their hand on something bad, or go back to that Sambisa forest and be tormenting people there as well. So on this very note, so there's some community people that just came around and they said, we don't want these people to go back and go and be committing those crimes. He said we're going to help them, like the lady you can see on this video that is carrying something on her head is a better Adu, that is her name. And she said, we're going to help you people so that you can stay in the community and contribute to the welfare of the people on the community as well, because the terror that they have passed through for a very long time, he said they don't want to pass through those things again. And at the same time, he said the government is very ready and much ready to associate with the repentant Boko Haram people, so that they can integrate them to the community, help them with palliatives. And also they said they've donated about 2 billion palliative received from the federal government, but we don't really know how many people that is going to take that one. And also he said the social economic rights and accountability project has given the 36 state governors a week ultimatum to disclose details of the spending on the 2 billion palliative received from the federal government. So probably they have embezzled the money, because that's what is always happening in Nigeria. And also another news as well, in Biafraland, they said BLA and the ESN, they have neutralized some army that came to kill some people in our land, but they could not get in. So when they find a way to get into the community, the BLA intercepted them somewhere, and they could not find any way to come out. And also there's one as well, custom vehicle that they set ablaze on the roadside, of which those ones extorting money from people. I don't really know why. It's everything going on, all this custom in Biafraland. And if you go to the north is just free road. You can ride from village to village or town to city, and you won't see any roadblock. Why is it that there is always roadblock in Biafraland? Because they want to use it to extort money from innocent people, and if you don't give them the money what they want, they will buy you on top of your own money, and nothing is going to happen. So this is GMTV. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share, also comment, let other people know about GMTV. I'm going to drop this video for you to watch it so you can understand what he said. The guy was speaking either Fulani or Hausa, and somebody was translating with English. And maybe as you listen to it, maybe you will hear what they're going to say and everything about what is going on around right now in Nigeria. This is GMTV. Have a listen and let's see what you think about this whole issue.
The Bulumkutu Rehabilitation Center is where rescued persons, including Chibok schoolgirls and repentant Boko Haram members, are kept for monitoring and evaluation before being reintegrated into the society. Inhabitants of the camp met with the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, including 14 rescued Chibok girls and their children. She's accompanied by officials of the Borno State government. The minister is in the camp to distribute food items, including hundreds of bags of rice, corn, beans, gari, vegetable oil, condiments and seasonings, and other food items. However, some of the repentant fighters have a request for the government.
We took up arms because of lack of jobs or tangible source of livelihood. And as such, I will plead with the government to provide us a source of livelihood so that some of us that have genuinely surrendered will not be tempted again. I'm still living in the camp, although I have been freed by the authorities, but I have nowhere to go. Many of us are idle to the point that some are already contemplating returning to the bush. I was a welder and gun repairer while in Sambisa with Boko Haram. When I surrendered, I brought 5 guns with me.
The minister pledges that the federal government will not leave them alone.
We don't want to have more and more camps everywhere. Furthermore, we want to provide livelihood that can put them back on the track to achieving what they truly desire as Nigerians. They should be able to live the Nigerian dream. They should be able to achieve whatsoever. If we can win the war against poverty, then definitely we will win the war against insurgents, and that's what we're out to do.
The minister adds that the federal government is working to alleviate poverty amongst Nigerians with the provision of grants and soft loans, which will soon commence.
Yes, I hope you have all heard all that and all the promises and the things they have given to these Boko Haram people, so they stop terrorizing people in the community. I hope the government will listen to them and give them a job. Otherwise, they will continue with their terrorism in Sambisa forest, because some of them, they said they are going to go back. Let's go on this one. This is Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Prime Minister. And he said, in the coming days, he said the Biafra Liberation Army, that's BLA, will shock the world in few days from now. Terror group called Nigeria Army, leave Biafraland for your own good. Otherwise, what you will see in the few days, he said, your only your eyes will not be contained on those things that you're going to see. He said Biafraland belongs to Biafran people, and we've already told you we've had enough of you in our land, and it's time for you to quit and go to wherever you come from and leave Biafra alone for Biafran people. And another one said, this is for another place in he said Biafra Republic government in exile, the great Biafran Igbo race. And he said this is how the British people put it on number 10 Downing Street. He said, were you aware that the amalgamation document that at 10 Downing Street produced around 1904, that a reference was made, and for the very first time by the British or any other European, referred to an African as great, and in quote, the great Igbo race across the Niger. And it continues, he said, the Biafra Republic government in exile would like to make it clear to the world that at no point in time did the Biafra people give the British the consent for the creation of the fraudulent structure called Nigeria. And on top of that as well, a lot of people commented. He said MNK spelled it out so boldly, and it was known to everyone. So the world have just kept quiet and see, also listening to what is going on and refuse to interfere with what is going on in Biafraland. He said another thing is we have to take our destiny into our hands, and because as I've just started, the BLA, they're doing the needful. All we need to do with the BLA is to support them financially and also otherwise. And then another news again from Finland. He said those writing letter to Finland because Simon Kpai is preventing this from happening in Biafraland. How many letters have you written about this? And what is referring to on this one is they said over 50,000 Christians killed in Nigeria by Islamist extremists. Nobody is talking about it. This is what we are trying to prevent in Biafraland. And the world, they kept mute. And if they keep mute like that, everything, all the atrocity happening in Biafraland is going to carry on happening. So because of that, we decided to carry arms and defend ourselves, because as enshrined on the United Nations Charter, he said every man have right to defend themselves. So we are all defending ourselves, and the Biafran Liberation Army is doing the needful, taking care of Biafraland. This is GMTV. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share, also comment. Let other people know about this GMTV. And this we're going to stop this one today and wait for the subsequent news again. And as we go, we have more to do here, but we don't want to let it go too long. But at the moment now, we're going to stop here and we'll come back again later. And also let other people know as well. This is GMTV. Stay with us. Remain blessed and bye for now.